Hello, and welcome to Burrowing Estate Winery. We are located right now at the top of our observation tower, having a wonderful look at the mountains right behind me, right in front of you. My name is Steve Newman. I'm the brand ambassador here at Burrowing Estate Winery. And this winery is, if you did not know, a family-owned and operated winery. Jim and Midge Wise started all of this back in 1993 with the purchase of this former vineyard site and replanting thereof. Essentially, they took a risk. They planted some thicker skin red grape varietals that had never been proven to successfully grow in the area. Well, Jim and Midge had a look at this landscape and saw the potential. And essentially, to my right, your left kind of, we have an upper part to our vineyard site, and it's up there where we get the most heat and sunshine. A lot of that heat is bouncing right back down onto those thicker skinned red grape varieties that need more heat and more sunshine to ripen. That heat is bouncing off of Sunrock Mountain, located just over there. Now, that's perfect for our red grape varieties, whereas our white grape varieties need a little bit more of this sort of cooler temperature. And essentially, with the slope that we have, these southwest facing slopes, the heavier, cooler air sinks to the lower sections of the vineyards. And down at the bottom is where we have white grape varieties such as Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, and that thinner skinned red grape Pinot Noir planted. Today I'm going to pour a couple of wines for you, and I'm going to start off with a wonderfully refreshing 2019 Pinot Gris. It was one of the first wines that we produced here at Burrowing Estate Winery back in 1997. This 2019 vintage is superb on a hot sunny day like this. Fruit forward, refreshing, that beautiful acidity thanks to the cool air that sinks and settles to where those grapes are being grown. Cheers. I hope you enjoy your glass. Up next, I have a 2018 Merlot, another of our originals, first produced in 1997. This wine is benefiting from the sunshine and heat at the top of the hill to ripen it to perfection. It is a fruit-forward Merlot with character, and that character comes from the acidity in the grapes. That acidity is coming from the coolness of our nights, because what all fantastic wine growing regions have in common is a diurnal shift in temperatures. You have hot days to ripen the fruit, as well as cool nights to build the acidity. And that's what provides the balance in a beautiful wine. The acidity in our Burrowing Estate Winery Merlot is just right to essentially brighten the fruit in the wine and to hold it into place. So another lovely, very approachable wine that we have become very well known for. Both the Pinot Gris and our Merlot are some of the originals, as I mentioned, but have put us on the map in terms of a winery that has produced some wonderful wines since 1997, essentially. As mentioned, Burrowing Estate Winery is a family-owned and operated winery. Jim and Midge are still very much involved with things here, and their son Chris is the president of the company now. Their daughter Carrie's the vice president and head of marketing, and even their grandchildren are starting to get involved, working in the kitchen this summer, in fact. In the beginning, in 1993, Jim and Midge actually lived right on property at the house at the bottom of the hill as you first enter the property. And at that time, they went for a little walk along Black Sage Road. And during this walk, they stumbled upon this old sign in the dirt. And this sign used to inform passers-by of past government efforts to reintroduce burrowing owls to the general area of the South Okanagan Valley. Well, Jim and Midge kind of looked at each other. They had never seen a burrowing owl, barely really even heard of them before. And a big reason for this is that in the late 1980s and early 1990s, it was estimated that there were as few as 16 burrowing owls in the entire province of British Columbia. Well, Jim and Midge, being nature lovers at heart, they wanted to learn more about this former resident and decided to do exactly that. That led to them, in fact, volunteering for this cause, helping out with the installment of artificial burrows up in some rural grassland areas. And this partnership developed to the point where Jim Wise is actually a member of the board for the Burrowing Owl Conservation Society of BC. And since 2004, all visitors here at the winery will pay $5 for their tastings of 5 wines. 100% of that contribution goes to the Burrowing Owl Conservation Society of BC, and we have helped raise over $1.2 million for this wonderful, wonderful cause. So by all means, do not hesitate in coming here to the winery to make your contribution, to taste our beautiful wines, and check it all out. I mean, the views are spectacular. The heat and sunshine is incredibly relaxing, especially with a little glass of Pinot Gris. But that aside, you could come visit us by checking out our website, essentially. You're going to want to check out our website to book your tastings in our wine shop. You could also book a table in our Sonora Room restaurant. Give the front desk a call to find out about availability in our guest house as well. If it is not possible this year, then come the next. Or just plain and simply visit us online and buy some of our wines online to have shipped right to your door. So, plenty of options. You come visit us at www.burrowingowlwine.ca or come in person. I'll be here to welcome you.